Welcome to This Is Country TV. I'm real excited for you guys to see this week's episode. We will be in South Dakota at the Weyer Ranch for their spring branding. I've been friends with Cody and Denise Weyer for many years, so you guys will get to see a branding South Dakota style. Then later in the show, we will be at Fastback Ropes, showing you the rope making process there in Granbury, Texas. Good morning. We are here in Burwell, Nebraska at the Rodeo Inn. We got in late last night, went and met some friends in town, and learned that we may be getting to do a branding today here in Nebraska before heading on up to South Dakota. On the way in last night, we had a trailer wheel, tire, and hub come off. Hard to get fixed. It actually needs a new axle, but we went to a place where they got it done for us and got us in. Well, as you guys know, all I feed is Total Feeds, and it makes it easy on trips like this. I just pack a bag in here, take it with me and the horses, and we got all the luggage packed in. It's easy, no hay. I feed this, I can feed it whenever I'm here. We stop for fuel, I can feed. Makes it easy, and it's good for the horses. Well, we got the horses fed, and we are now headed over to the coffee shop. You always meet good people and hear the best stories at the coffee shop, so we're gonna see what they have in store for us today. All right, we're back out here in South Dakota. My good friend Cody, and you know, you guys have seen, we've done a lot of shows with Cody, but we've actually this year made it here to their branding. So today we're riding out, gonna go check the pasture earlier. We've got this one here to do, and then the branding in the morning. So what is it that we're actually gonna be doing today?
We're just gonna ride out and make sure the calves and cows are where they belong, so when we go together tomorrow, we don't have cattle in the neighbors or whatever, and we get them all in so we can get them processed, vaccinated and branded, and make sure all the health is up. And I got a couple extra calves I got to tag, so get some of the work out of the road, so tomorrow is going to be busy enough as it is.
So yeah, we're gonna ride out, and looking forward to it tomorrow. Got the whole family here, and a lot of neighbors gonna be in to help, so that'll be fun. That it?
Yep. Good.
You gonna ride today?
Show that real.
Good morning. Today is the day of the branding, and everybody's showing up, getting everything settled. They've already got the pen set up yesterday, and then we're gonna go out and push that far pasture and bring them over here. Whole family's here and all the friends, so it's gonna be fun. All right, well, we got everything gathered up, and now what they're doing is they're gonna sort all the cows and the calves off, and then we'll start branding all the calves. So we've got all the cows are pushing out, gonna keep the calves in, and then they're gonna rope and drag and pull everything up and work those calves. All right, so now they're pushing all the cows over here. They're gonna work them in the old corrals, and then we're gonna do the rope and drag with the calves.
We're here at my place at House, South Dakota. This is the Weyer Ranch, 4th generation, and we're gonna be branding cattle this year. We're a brand state, so gonna work the cows and give them a preg guard shot and pour them, and then we're gonna be working the calves and branding them and processing them to keep our health up good, and hopefully have a good day. Glad to have Doty here.
Glad to be here.
This is a cowboy song. I've lived the life of a hired hand. I've lived the life of a working man. I've lived the life of a gypsy too. I've lived the life of a drunken fool. I got a weakness for them old swayback horses, pretty girls and fine guitars, fancy cars and dirty bars. These hands, they build mansions and they build cow stanchions. Rode 'em a mighty few, and I had laid them on a bale or two. They got a weakness for them kid loving horses, pretty girls and fine guitars, fancy cars and dirty bars. These hands ride the rough stock, punch post holes through harder rock. They will never be cruel to you unless you ask them to. They got a weakness for them hard bucking horses, and pretty girls and fine guitars, fancy cars and dirty bars. These hands go on the sale block, peel coyotes and tie pack knots, tickle a guitar too, when that ain't all they'll do. They got a weakness for them fast running horses, pretty girls and fine guitars, fancy cars and dirty bars. It's a long way from over. I see a field of four-leaf clover. Now money's always come hard for me, but that won't always be. I got a weakness for them old swayback horses, pretty girls and fine guitars, fancy cars and dirty bars. Pretty girls, my little Martin guitar, antique cars and cowboy bars. Pretty girls, my little Martin guitar, antique cars and cowboy bars. Yeah!
Stubby.
Biscuits and gravy.
Running as hard
Biscuits
as
and gravy.
Yes, and some fresh donuts from Walmart.
So big thanks to Denise for making the biscuits and sausage and gravy casserole. And breakfast of champions. All right, so we just got the first half done. We're here at another place. We had lunch, and we're gonna go out and do the same thing. We're gonna go gather, bring them up here, and work them in this pens. This is set number 2, last one for the day. So we're here in South Dakota. We just gathered this whole pasture, had them pushed up to the corner. It started raining and hailing, and we lost track. One busted loose and the rest of them went. Well, we had, not sure, we got separated. It's not sure how much you guys seen, but we had gathered this pasture twice and pushed into this corner here to come across the road into this little pen, and we had hail and rain come and just mess it all up. So second attempt, finally got them in. So now we get to brand. This is the second time today for the branding. We did one over at Cody's place, then one here at this pasture. So a little crazy. We were soaking wet, dried back out, and fixing to start some branding.
Break all the horses. You can't have no spirit here. They're shutting down a way of life that stood a lot of years. And progress is gonna get us if the smoke and the whiskey don't. You'd think that they'd leave us well enough alone. So set the free range up and smoke. You might as well just let it go. You can't work and you can't ride.
All right, guys, we've had a good day out here, other than the weather, but so talk us through how the day's gone so far. We're running out of daylight, trying to get it all wrapped up on the second branding here.
It's been your normal South Dakota day. Wait an hour and the weather will change. We started out, it was about 85 degrees this morning when we did the first bunch, and this afternoon we went in there and or went out to get the second bunch in, and shoot, we got rained on, hailed on, wind blown. It was quite a deal, but yeah, we're just finishing up here, so it's been a good day, but a long day, but we got good neighbors.
A lot of good help. It's neat to see the kids involved, and you know, Cody's been on the ground working, cutting, all the grunt work, hard work, and I talked him into getting in here and roping a few, so I'm going to go in with him. We're going to rope some and try to wrap up the day.
We'll see how it goes.
'Cause there ain't no fields left to run. All the fences done gone up. There ain't no cattle drive. Another bullet in the cowboy life. It's getting harder to find tough. There ain't a scuff on no boots. It seems these days that a man ain't got a thing to prove. The boys grew up on back breaking, hard labor and callous hands. And if you've got a problem, step out back and take a chance. So set the free range up and smoke. You might as well just let it go. You can't work and you can't ride.
I'll give you one legger for that.
'Cause there ain't no fields left to run. All the fences done gone up. There ain't no cattle drive. Another bullet in the cowboy life. So set the free range up and smoke. You might as well just let it all go. You can't work, you can't in the cowboy life. Yeah, another bullet in the cowboy life.
We are in Granbury, Texas here at Fastback Ropes. I've got the general manager, Coy, here with me, and he's going to take us around and show us the rope making process.
The company started in '96. I've been in the rope business for going on 17 years. I have several that have been here around 20 years. I have one guy that's been doing it for 50 years. So a lot of the office personnel has been with the company since it started. So it's something, you know, it's what we do. When we get off work, we go rope. Something that's very important to us is, you know, it's not just a job. We don't just punch out at 5 and go do other stuff. We use the product. The first thing we do is we buy high quality nylon and poly strings from different companies, but we put the combination of those strings up on the creel there in front of the rope machine. The hooks in front will spin a certain amount of time with a certain amount of weight together, and then we engage the back motor, and that motor spins those strands together to form the rope. And then that once it's spun together, it's taped off. Then those ropes are taken into our wax room, waxed for around 300 degrees for around 10 minutes, and that varies depending on what we are waxing. From there, we let that rope sit overnight. We don't tie them once they're waxed. We let them sit overnight, but they're taken into the tie room where we put the crown knot in the rope, and then the back wax knot is put in the back of the sled, and the eye is tied. It's pulled down. It's not done by any sort of gauge. We don't have any sort of gauge. It's all done by sight. A double extra soft head rope will pull down a lot easier than a hard medium heel rope. So those guys are very good at what they do. Then the back knot is put in the rope. The leather burner is sewn in the rope, and then the rope is coiled. You roll head ropes different than heel ropes. Calf ropes are rolled different, or kid ropes are rolled different. So you roll them all a little different. The first twisty is put on right behind the eye. That helps hold the eye. And then there's 2 put on approximately 6 inches away from the eye. Then the tail is tucked underneath. Twisties put on that. Everything's done by hand. Then that rope is ready to be shipped. We take it to our shipping department. Our shipping department constantly rotates our stock, so the newer ropes have a chance to sit for several days, aged if you would. We ship ropes all over Brazil, Sweden, Germany. We've shipped to Saudi Arabia, believe it or not, Canada, Australia, all over we ship ropes. At this point in time, we're strictly wholesale, so we have distributors, retailers all over.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour that we got to do. A lot of cool stuff here goes on. Not what you normally think that goes into making a rope. There's a lot of processes, a lot of stages, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And these guys, like Coy was telling you earlier in the video, all these people here, they care about what they have. They have a great product, and it's something that whenever it leaves that door, it's something you're gonna be glad to have in your hand. Coy, I wanna thank you for taking the time to show us around, and you know, pretty cool to see. They got their catalog. You can go on to their website. All the stuff they have is on their catalog. And the Cobalt, the new thing that's out.
That's what you gotta have. Now, we appreciate you being with us. It was good to have you here, show you around, and yeah, anytime come back. Enjoyed having you.
Yes, sir. Guys, go by fastbackropes.com and you can find all of their products and the dealers where you can find in your location. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show here in Faith, South Dakota with the Weyer family. Cody and Denise have been good friends of mine for a while, and it's neat to be up here and see all of these neighbors and families come together. And again, hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to tune in next week, and we will be traveling to another place to show you the country way of life.